It's now time for the Ned and Josh podcast.
Look, this is not my idea of a good time.
All right, strap in. Here we go.
All right. Well, I guess
This
we're
is it.
live. I don't know how this works. Welcome to the internet, everybody.
How's it
Excited.
going?
Todd. Sorry, everybody.
So glad to be a part of
I'm
it.
a little bit late. Just came straight from the petrol station, so ready to go. Pumped, prepared. Oh, we're doing that
I
already.
was going to say, it's a Sunday, but
It's a Sunday.
cheers, everyone.
Cheers, big ears.
get
And
into
let's
it.
be very clear about this. Whoever wants to sponsor us first,
Yeah.
there you go.
Had to pay for these. Would not like to stop doing that in the future. If that's a possibility that anyone could help us out with, get in contact.
Absolutely delightful. Well, it's wonderful to be here. We're very, very excited about the first ever Ned and Josh live stream. I'm a little bit nervous because we've never done this before, and I've spent the entire day setting up absolutely everything in the lounge room. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking.
It's so much like a television studio in here right now. It's actually really, really cool. It looks
thanks,
rad.
mate. Thank you.
You have destroyed your apartment in the process.
Oh, no,
it's
for
a,
sure,
It's
for
a
sure.
mess in here, but no, it looks good. I'm happy. I'm glad.
All right, so the thing we're doing tonight is we're going to watch the episode of Bluey entitled Cricket, which we've been talking about on the podcast, is apparently being hailed as one of the best episodes of children's television ever. The reason it has not actually been something that we've known much about yet is because it's only become a really, really big thing in America recently.
And apparently it is quote unquote devastating.
Yep, devastating.
It's going to drag tears out of us whether we want to or not. But I'm also sort of excited about that. I know I could have worded that a lot better, but I was just trying to
just worded it at all.
I was just trying to sound
maybe...
dramatic and very extreme. But apparently it is very, very sad. So we will be crying. Apparently. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like this.
Say apparently a few more times.
Apparently, I don't know if this setting. I'm like that kid who was on the news. I mean, apparently, but I don't know if this environment necessarily
Is conducive to crying?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able
Yeah.
to cry because I have 5 lights currently pointed at me. But I'm excited to see it. Apparently, it's not going to matter. Apparently, to a lot of people
It's
and
just
Americans.
so devastating that
Yeah.
we'll push through.
And we've also heard that we don't need to know anything about cricket to find it upsetting as well, which
Which
is
is good for us as well, because that's the knowledge base is not high. Can I just say quickly too that we are happy to have producer Michael. He's here.
He is.
He's off camera at the moment. Mike, can you say hello to everybody?
Hello, everyone. I am here, lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, he's there. He's going to be just voice only because of the amount of equipment that we have and don't have. We don't have any finances to get a camera for Michael.
Well, Michael, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but can you follow me with the cameras that I'm about to do? Ready?
Okay, let's
Because
do
we
this.
have this camera, that camera, and that camera. There's really not another camera for Michael. We're not made of cameras.
We absolutely could not afford to spare one of the close-up cameras from us for Michael because, I mean, obviously. Obviously.
Well, I also will say, where you're currently seeing, like the borders of this is sort of where you can see at the moment. I think if we pointed a camera at Michael, people would see how much of a mess this is.
I own my apartment, but I'd probably be evicted anyway. Like, if people could see what this looks like right now, I'd be evicted from the apartment I own. So it's a bit of a problem. Look, let's get into some of the shenanigans we're going to do on the live stream. We are going to be watching Bluey as close to 7 p.m. as we can.
Yep.
That's kind of the idea at this point. So we've got 20 minutes to go. If you want to go onto ABC iView right now, you can actually queue yourself up to watch it along with us in time. It is there. It's ready to go. It's the Bluey episode Cricket. So you just type that in.
We'll give you a countdown as well. We're not just going to start it either, but we'll give you a countdown when we're about to get into it. So hopefully we can all have a cry along. Maybe a world first cry along. That'll be nice.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
Very
and
poetic.
Weird.
Yeah, more weird than anything, I think.
One of the new games we're doing on the podcast is called Verbal Charades.
Yes.
Now, Ned, this was your invention that was absolutely plagiarized from something that's a board game.
Yeah,
Apparently.
code names, which I've not played before. I'd like to state that again, that I've never played code names, but I've looked into it since. It's exactly the same. I can't believe it was just what do they call it? Parallel thinking, where 2 trains of thought existed at the exact same time.
It's like how I invented Spotify.
Okay, well, would you like to tell that story now? We're killing time, so...
I did invent Spotify. So what I had...
It's funny that we're doing this shit, but you invented Spotify.
I invented Spotify.
Yeah.
So what happened was I saw the iTunes music library when I was like 11, and I thought, like, you know, it'd be great if you just paid like $30 a month maybe.
Don't tell me the story, I've heard it.
And you could just listen to all the songs.
Yep.
You wouldn't get to keep them, but
Yep.
you could listen to them because you got the preview, the little preview, and that's Spotify. So I invented Spotify.
You didn't.
At the age of 11.
You had the idea of Spotify, but it wasn't. You can't say I invented Spotify because you will get
Invented
sued for that.
Spotify at the age of 11. You need to be more impressed by me.
Whatever. This game, though, is essentially we're going to play it, you and I. I feel like we'll put each other on the spot a little bit, but all it is I'm going to show the camera a word. Josh isn't going to see the word. Then I'll have 5 sort of similar words to try and direct him in the right way.
I like it.
Hopefully, it won't take all 5, but hopefully he'll be able to get to the word.
And by the way, for long-term listeners of our former radio show, this is exactly what we do when we hang out drinking.
Yep.
This is exactly what we do. We just play games.
Play games with one another.
Wacky
All right,
stuff.
So I'm going to take a photo and I'm going to write. Okay.
Should I not be looking? Is that part of this?
No, that's fine. I think you can look at this point
Okay,
because I'm about to show the camera. All right, close your eyes.
Right. Closing my eyes.
All right, I've got the word. Okay, ready? I'm going to show the camera. There we go.
Michael's going to need to confirm whether the camera can read it or not.
Yep, that's a good call, Michael. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm showing all the cameras.
Hold on, let me go to the other camera. Hold on.
there we go.
That's better.
Yep, there we go. Hopefully it's not reversed for everyone, but if it is, you'll figure it out.
It's the right.
Okay, you can open your eyes now because I know what the word is. Hopefully everyone else does as well.
Right, I'm good. I'm ready.
Okay. Squirrel.
Nuts.
No. American.
Eagle.
What in your mind was the correlation between squirrel and eagle? Is
American animals.
Yeah, they something
American animals.
If that is what you've got, well, I won't give you any clues. All right, it's not eagle. Thief. Slash robber.
Ooh.
I'll say you're on the right track with American animals. I don't know if I can say that, but I have now.
I think we're going to go with raccoon.
He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. That's verbal charades.
Yeah.
If I wish we had a round of
celebrating to the
applause.
wrong camera, I think. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm very excited.
All right, would you like to have a go?
Okay, I will. So how do I do the thing?
So
you're on Snapchat or something.
I just did it on. I did it like that on Snapchat. And
yeah.
I mean, you can use this one as well if you'd like.
No, I'll do.
All right.
There's a very ugly photo of my face, but I'll write
Okay.
the words over the top of it.
Hang on, guys. I do think we're off at the moment, or the cameras have shut down.
The cameras have shut down.
If the cameras have or haven't shut down,
That's helpful.
damn it.
Yeah.
No, this is good. This is all the chaos.
Allow it to cool.
This is all the chaos. Wait a second. Whoop.
Okay.
The internal temperature's too high. Allow it to cool. Well, if you go, I think what's happened is our main camera's actually overheated.
This one here.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And it has a fan pointed at it as well.
I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
It's being very pedantic.
No, it's all right. Wait a sec. Let's just give it a go.
Ugh, sorry.
I was going to say, Ned, you
People-
are the only one on camera at the moment.
Well,
so-
that's how it should be, I believe.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Is that what you're saying? That's all right. I was going to say that, but if you're happy to
only
be
because my ass was pointed at every. I didn't think that was any
okay,
good.
yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's go again. Let's try this again.
All right, it does appear you're back.
we're back. Okay. All right. I'll look away.
You look away.
All right. I will say.
And keeping in mind, I'm very sorry about this picture of my face. All right, I'm going to go up to my camera.
Why didn't you cover it?
All right, here we go. Ready?
Okay, but also, I will say, I mean, you've obviously already picked. God damn it! You've already picked your word.
Okay, we've got the word.
I will say, well, it's too late. Make it easier on me, but
All right, we got the word. We got the word.
okay.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Loan.
Bank.
He's done it.
Shit.
He's done it.
Oh my god! Shit. When you said to
my
me, should we
God.
pre-pick the words beforehand, and I was like, no, the game won't work. I would have rather the game not work, but at least go more than one round. Should we go one more? I feel like we can go. I feel like I'm better at it than you are in picking words.
Okay, you go one more. You organise a word.
Yep.
What I'm going to do is point the air conditioning unit down at the camera that keeps overheating.
Okay, great,
I think
great,
that's
great.
this is, by the way, how all the top podcasters do this sort of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Camera if you can, Josh.
Pardon?
Focus the main camera if you can.
Focus the main camera.
Slightly blurry.
Oh no.
Okay.
This is it. I'm glad that we're doing this, and we have some lead.
Did somebody say? Did someone tell you to do that?
No, that is just me noticing.
That should be better.
Now you're all good.
That should be better. Very good.
Okay, I've got a word. Are we all good?
Yeah. You just
Okay.
need to go for your camera again.
Okay. Ready? Don't look. And also, it's going to come up on that screen, so close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Very good. Everyone's seen it now, maybe, or maybe not. Okay, great.
Okay.
Now, just
Look into my eyes.
Look into my eyes.
You look into my eyes.
You come here, you
Yeah.
big sexy man.
Oh, good lord. All right, here we go. All right. I'm in. I'm locked in.
borderline
I'm
wait.
locked in. Here we go.
I know, I forgot what the word was. Hang on, give me a
we go.
second. All right. Pizza.
Pineapple.
Bakery.
Dough.
Edge. Not in that way.
I was going to say you too, but it has nothing to do with
Yeah, I was going to say
yeah.
you need to follow some sort of... Pineapple and dough were bad guesses,
Crust.
but they were... He's done it. Well done, well done. I cannot believe you got that. I never
Hey,
thought we
there
were
we
going to
go.
get there in
Very
that time.
good.
All right, well now that's good. I think we've had enough of verbal charades, though.
I've had enough.
I'll certainly
Yep.
speak for the audience and
I've
say
had
that
enough of
that's
verbal
enough.
charades. What if we do some blind who's who?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I don't understand how this works because I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok, so...
Okay, well, I will explain it then. What we're going to do is Josh and I are going to close our eyes. We don't have blindfolds or anything. That would have been good to think of before we sat down, but... We're just going to close our eyes. Michael's going to ask a question, and then with our eyes closed, we're going to point to either ourselves or the other person on who's more likely to do whatever Michael's just said.
All right, Michael,
Yeah.
if during this main camera dies again,
Yeah.
we'll both revert to this one. We'll just have to snuggle up, all right? So that's what we'll do.
It'll look
Hi,
like this.
everybody.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hi,
you look
Hello.
great.
Why
little
don't we
bit
want to
weird.
you don't want to come to my camera?
Oh, hi. This
Hey
is
there.
Ned's camera.
Hi there. We're very white in this one.
Yeah,
and we're sort of
I
a
think
little bit more
mine's-
shadowy. in
It's a
this
little
one.
too scary how close my
Yeah.
head is to this one. I
Fair
don't
enough.
like it. I don't want to scare the audience.
Okay, great. Anyway.
All right, okay.
Okay,
Blind
Michael.
who's who. So you're going to ask questions, Michael,
Yep.
and then we point to who we think is the one that's more likely for that one. Okay,
Some would
yeah.
consider this more closely, the newlywed game. but
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. But I feel like you write those answers out. I feel like we've
Yes, exactly.
very, very slightly
So instead
changed
of
it.
yeah, exactly. All right, first question: who is most likely to star in a reality show? And open.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
very well done.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
very
you've
good.
done well.
Yeah. very good.
Yeah, I did.
So no, I think, and by the way, I don't know, Michael, you're the one with the screens in front of
Hmm.
you. Did it look like Ned was pointing at me or himself?
No.
No, he was definitely pointing.
And
at
I,
us.
pointing at himself?
Yeah,
good,
I was
okay.
pointing at me as well. I think I don't know.
Fantastic.
Do we need a follow up answer for this, or is it? I think that's probably just enough, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I reckon what we do is we just move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without feelings getting hurt, let's move
Yeah,
on.
let's move
But
on.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Next question: who is most likely to go a week without a shower? And in 3, 2, 1, open.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not because I'm not hygienic. I really am. I don't know. Losing my job has made me really fall out of a routine, I'll say.
Have you showered today?
I showered literally. The reason I was late to this live stream is I was showering.
I
Which
didn't think
maybe,
you showered.
if the money gets desperate, that's maybe what the live stream becomes. I don't know.
yeah.
We'll see how we go.
Michael and I were saying, do we want this to go well or really well?
Well, thank you for the compliment.
It's just anyone naked, I think. I've seen naked attraction. I don't think it really matters. All right, we'll close our eyes and do another one.
Okay,
All right.
Another one?
Another one?
So far, so good, I think.
All right.
Yeah, we've both been
both
in complete agreement.
Complete
so
agree-
far.
There's no disagreement yet. Who is most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse? 3, 2, 1, open.
Yeah, I figured. Checks out.
Yeah,
What?
I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to. divide
Yeah, you've
here.
picked a divisive one, Michael. Why? You're so pedantic about your life. There's no way.
There is more equipment in this room right now than some regional television studios.
That's correct,
And I
it's
set
true.
all of it up by myself.
Yep.
And so far, only one camera's overheated, and I hardly think I can be blamed for that when the weather's the way it is at the moment.
Yeah, but what do you think is...
My point is,
what
I'm
you-
resourceful.
No.
I know how to do things.
So you've
just walked around going, oh, we need a whiteboard for one of the games, don't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's a whiteboard? There's
I-
about 4 million around the apartment.
I would be, and I don't like to say it, and I'm not saying that I'm like this now, but I'd be very, bad and resourceful. Like, I would lie to people. I'd treat it like I was on Survivor, where I'd lie to people and I'd like get things. Like, yeah, I've essentially done it without the zombie apocalypse. I've got you to set all of this up, and I've just shown up.
for that. Yeah.
So what I mean, I feel like I could very easily manipulate my way into like being the leader of a camp or something.
It's nasty. Yeah. All right, next one.
I didn't say now. Again, I didn't say now.
He's
I have
a real
done
piece
it
of
today.
shit. All right, next
Okay,
one, Michael.
Michael,
Here we
go again.
Who is most likely to trip? Are you good? And you also need to close your eyes, Ned, by the way.
I know, but I was drinking and I don't want to cover myself in my drink. As nice as it is, Ben spoke.
Don't say their names. Neither one of them have sponsored us yet.
We had to pay for this.
You'll have to balance it out at some point. All right, who is most likely to trip over absolutely nothing? And in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Size 13 feet, baby. That's I'm like a Rottweiler puppy. I have no idea where my feet are going at any point, and he has little Tinkerbell feet. So
I don't. By the way, I don't have Tinkerbell feet.
Oh,
Again,
aren't they petite? Aren't they beautiful? Look at them.
We should be selling this content. But
Size 6.
It says size 10. All right.
Next one, Michael.
Oh, my wallet's falling out. Hopefully, my bank details weren't just out there.
No one could get the mountain of nothing.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to inherit my debt, go for it.
All right, this is grim, but who is most likely to live the longest? And in 3, 2, 1, open.
Who's currently someone who uses a vape every day?
Well,
I was going to say, no.
As I take a swig of beer.
Which I will say is not your first of the day. Yeah, look, that's fair enough. But I will also say, and Michael is the only person who can attest to this, I took a while to think of my answer. I didn't
Michael,
lock one in straight again.
Can I also just get a confirmation too? Carrie. Just being in her aura, I think I'll be more likely to stay alive.
That is true.
yeah, but I also didn't ask the question, who is likely to be kept alive?
True, fair,
All right.
good. Yep.
All right, okay. I feel like we're losing it a little bit.
Next one?
Yep.
Okay.
Who is likely to win a staring contest?
Oh, well, let's just do it.
Yeah, let's
We
do
can
it
do
now.
it after this.
Okay, yeah.
But
And in 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. Ready?
I had you
Ready?
anyway.
Ready?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's.
okay, Michael. Oh, you might get some real cinematic shots from this.
Yeah.
if you...
Well, just make sure we're sitting in the right spots.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, right. Ready?
Let me
Ready?
put my hair
Michael?
back.
I'm as ready as I'll ever
I have
be.
bigger eyes than you, so maybe that'll help because like it might be harder for me to
More
close them
surface
all the way
area
around.
for the air to hit.
It's true. All right. It takes
we go.
longer for them to close though.
Yeah. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but it makes sense.
It might be the dumbest thing I've said,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
disagree with it. I'm not
All right,
taking
here
it
we go.
back.
Here we go.
Okay, ready?
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. That was such a bad idea. I've immediately
Touching your eyes?
Yeah, no, well, like having them closed. I thought that was going to help, but
No, I was ready to go. I did like a lean into it type situation. It's amazing how I didn't flinch. I was like, okay, that's what we're doing.
I guess we're live.
I
aren't we?
blinked.
Yeah. Oh my
I blinked
god.
in the laughing though. I blinked in the laughing.
I'm so glad you blinked because
Okay.
my eyes hurt so bad now.
All right,
Okay.
next one, Michael.
Next one.
Yep.
Who is most likely to fart in an elevator full of people? And in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. I don't even.
Good. Next one.
There's no point discussing.
Yep, next one. He's a pig.
In complete agreement on that one.
Who is most likely to pick their nose when they think nobody is watching? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to vote for you then, but I thought, you know what? I reckon he's going to vote for himself, so I won't pile on. But yeah, no, good on you then.
We're all about telling the truth. Michael, next one.
Only if it doesn't hurt.
Who is most likely to walk into a glass door? And in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, really?
You think yourself?
Yeah, me.
No, I've done it. I've done it. So,
I've done it a few times as well. So yeah. All right.
Next one.
1. Here we go. Who is most likely to eat cereal for dinner? And in 3, 2, 1. Very good.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with that.
He does it.
I have done it again.
But I also think there's no need for prejudice against it. I think it's great. I don't
honestly,
understand why people get so uppity about eating cereal for breakfast.
Well, I
for
guess
dinner.
it's not really cereal, it's more breakfast food. I was going to have egg and bacons for dinner tonight. Egg and bacons.
Egg and bacon.
Whatever. Just do the next
Next
one,
one,
Michael.
Michael.
Who?
Is anyone still watching this?
No, believe it or not, yeah.
Yay!
Thank you so
for sticking,
much.
Thank
Hell
you for sticking
yeah.
by us.
All right.
We really appreciate it.
Who is most likely to accidentally become an internet meme? And in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I have a horrific feeling that bank photo of me, it was already off to the races with it. Just a terrible photo.
And I think I'm too internet savvy. I don't think I'd let it happen to me. Whereas you just go about your day
Yeah.
and then just pull funny
True,
faces.
things
Yeah.
just happen to me. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The world just happens.
Alrighty. Who is most likely to get lost while using GPS? And in 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Good. Move on.
Good,
I'm
good.
flawless with my sense of
I
direction.
will say it's one of Josh's finest qualities is that his sense of direction. It's actually incredible.
Who is most likely to become a vigilante superhero at night? And in 3,
I feel like
2,
this is going to be the same
1.
as the zombie apocalypse. Yep, go on. Explain to me why.
Once again, resourceful. Look at all this stuff. The internet.
Yeah, lights and cameras. Probably the only thing you don't need is a vigilante.
I can beat you to death with that light strip.
Oh, and I could probably beat you to
absolutely-
death with this pillow cushion if I
Okay.
needed to.
Very good.
I guess that doesn't really make us superheroes, does it? If we're threatening to
talking
beat
about
each other
beating people to death.
with inanimate objects.
I mean, Batman, yeah, kind of.
Well, not to death, usually.
true.
All right, should we do one more? Then
Last
should we
one?
move on?
Is this the last one?
Well, I'm saying, should it be the last one, or should we?
Start. By the way, Michael's over there. I'm not just screaming randomly into the void if people are wondering that.
All right, last one, then we'll move
Yep,
on.
okay.
And in I almost counted down. I hadn't even given the question yet. Who is most likely to forget where they parked their car? And in 3, 2, 1.
Yep. All right, there you go. Nice little agreement.
Well done.
Pleasure doing business.
Fantastic.
Pleasure knowing
Nice.
you.
Fantastic. Yeah. Can I do something a little bit strange right now, Michael? How many
I was
people?
going to say this whole thing's pretty strange, so yeah. Go
How many
ahead.
people are watching right
As
now?
of this second,
Yep.
45.
45.
That's not bad.
All 45 of you. Well, I don't know if this is the busiest time of the evening in terms of our live stream. We've never done one before, but what I would like to say is I'd like to speak about the radio for a second. I actually would like to say something
Why?
about the radio. Voting for the Triple J Hottest 100 does close tomorrow. It closes tomorrow, so
Yeah.
please make sure you don't forget about that. But also, I don't have a job at the moment. And with that said, with your permission, I'd like to try and sell something that I'm trying to sell on Facebook Marketplace right now using the live stream and the 45 people who are here.
Don't love it. I'll be honest, hate it to be quite
May I
frank.
though? Only if you permit me, I will. Turn this into the Home Shopping Network for just a quick second.
I do sort of want to see your pitch, so go on then. Oh, you've got it with you as well. All right. Oh my
I am
God.
selling these Nike Dunks. They are
It's Nike, by the way.
Nike Dunks.
There
They
you
are
go.
panda color scheme.
Yep.
They are size 13, as aforementioned, and they have literally never been worn. They've never been worn.
Show us the soles.
Yep.
Look, there you go.
But watch
He's a
this,
man of
even
his
better.
word.
I can prove that it's never been worn because watch this shit.
Yeah, I was going
Ooh,
to
there
say,
you go.
You can say, don't. It's not a magic trick. You can put that back in.
Could
by
have
the
put it
way.
back in, but I haven't. They've never been worn.
The soles are a better indication.
And the bidding opens at only $390.
God, good on starting it low. How many is there again, Michael? 45 people.
46 now.
Ooh.
Actually.
46. It's going up.
So
This
people
is
telling their
exactly
friends.
people are telling their friends. All right, they'll be up on Facebook Marketplace after the live.
Is that
stream,
your whole
That's
sprue?
the whole. That's the whole thing.
Didn't
That's the
tell
whole-
anyone. What if someone's never owned Nike Dunks before? You don't want to get into like the. What? You look like you're about to cry.
But I don't know. What do you want me to say
They're
about them?
comfortable. They're ergonomic. They have great heel support. I don't know. I guess you've not worn them.
They're shoes. I
You've-
mean, I
yeah.
like them, and I haven't worn these ones. Although I will say I have the low cut version, and they are pretty comfortable. So great.
What a sale! If
By
they
the
don't
way,
go by the
any-
end of the
any
live stream,
advertisers that are wanting us to sell your
Yeah.
products, please do get in contact.
I
Email
promise
at
I'll do a better
nedjosh.
job than Josh. I promise you that right now.
All right, Michael, we've got another game to play. You were already into your next can.
This is risky to
How
do.
long have we been on air for?
25
Ages.
minutes.
25
it's now,
minutes?
It's now 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
it is 7
It's
o'clock.
bang on 7 o'clock.
I did tell. We were planning the show,
Yeah.
of what we were going to do on the live stream, and I said, I bet you, after my little spruiking of the shoes, we'll be completely ready for Bluey.
Yep.
Well, no, let's do
And
one,
we are. Do you
let's
want
do
to?
one more game to give people the chance to queue up the episode of Bluey that we're going to be watching, which is cricket. We really, really want to make sure that people understand that they can watch along with us because it's going to be a weird 7 minutes while we just watch it. It's going to be very quiet.
I feel like we'll have to narrate it very briefly, but I
Yeah.
feel like us talking the entire time is not going to get us to
Do you
cry.
want to do the tier list?
Yeah, we can do the
I
tier
think we
list.
probably need to do the tier list before we do this because we've
Alright.
decided to get a tier list going of the saddest movie scenes that we can think of.
It doesn't really have a...
Ned, you will need to put that that whiteboard in between you and Josh.
Oh, very good. Yeah, there you go. That's
very good.
perfect.
Yep, great.
All right, so we've decided to do a sad moments to sort of like get us ready for how sad Bluey's going to be. So,
I don't understand this at all. Once again,
Would you like
common
to-
theme of the live stream is once again I don't look at a lot of TikTok. So why is this?
okay, so
What's the?
we have ranking from S tier, which is the best, obviously, all the way down to...
What do you mean? Obviously.
Well, I don't
Doesn't
know.
make any
It's
sense.
above A.
Okay,
So
right, fine.
all the way down to F tier. Now, Michael has some sad movie moments. You and I are going to rank them. This is the best. This is the worst. I think you and I also...
Wait. So does best mean saddest? Okay. Yeah.
I also think you and I need to come to an agreement. I don't want to do two things.
You don't want it to be divisive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you and I should come to an agreement where it sits. Michael, would you like to give us our first sad movie moment? Am I also completely off script?
You were completely off, but
Okay.
now you're back.
Okay. Perfect.
Come back in.
Come back in. Get it, snuggle up. Alrighty, so let's start with the first one. Let's go with Andy parting with his toys at the end of Toy Story 3.
That's very
top tier.
sad.
That's top tier sad.
You reckon S tier straight off the
bawled
bat?
my eyes
Yeah,
out.
so did I.
But then it's a really specific situation, and this is maybe why it shouldn't be in the top tier, because you and I are roughly the same age.
Yeah.
And the Toy Story, I am actually, based on the Wikipedia article, the exact same age as Andy.
Yeah.
So when I went and saw Toy Story 3, and he was like, I'm not a child anymore, I'm going off to college, I was the exact same age, and I bawled my eyes
But-
out, because I'm like, bills suck.
Here's the point that I would make. It's sort of like not. It's meant to be like moving on. It's not like sad. It's just like he's moving on and he's like.
No, I was
passing-
pretty sad.
I mean, I was pretty sad as well. But
Have you seen a power bill? I was very sad.
I'm voting A tier. So not all the way at the tippity top.
All right, I'll hold it. You
Okay,
write it.
Okay.
Very good.
In this scenario, I believe S tier is saddest.
Okay.
S tier
S
stands for
sad.
sad.
for.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
perfect.
call,
Perfect.
Michael.
Well done, Michael.
God knows what you kids and your TikToks.
All right. So we have Toy Story 3.
very good.
Okay,
Yeah.
Michael, hit us with the next one.
The opening to Finding Nemo.
Eh.
His wife gets murdered,
Yeah,
and then
it's
all
pretty-
of his children.
It's pretty sad. It is pretty sad, but it's also, I think, because of the fact that all Pixar movies have something like that in them.
You were ready for it.
I was ready for it.
Will you meet me at C then? Or you think even lower than that?
Maybe B.
Oh wow, so
Once
higher.
again, keeping in mind, I have no idea what these mean.
Well,
but
no, these are just like from
tiers,
best to worst. Yeah. So,
I'd go with there. I put it in the
Okay,
mid-range. I put
alright.
it in the mid-range.
Okay,
Because it
well-
is very sad objectively.
Yeah.
But was I sad when I watched it?
I would say objectively it's sadder than the Toy Story one, but I wasn't sadder watching it.
Well, that shows you how selfish I am. it's how it affects me.
Yeah. This is sadder because he lost his toys. This
Yep.
guy lost his wife and
Yep.
all his children, and we're like, you're a fish. You'll be right. Michael, next, please.
The ending to Titanic.
F tier for me. That shit's not sad
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
it's not sad
Yeah,
at
that's
all. Yeah.
not sad. As a matter of fact, it's selfish.
It is incredibly selfish.
Yeah, they both could have fit. We all know it.
And what I actually find to be more sad is
Can you stop
fact-
pulling the whiteboard? What's happened?
Sorry. What I actually find to be more sad is that she has the blue heart of the ocean diamond the entire time. Doesn't ever sell it.
Yeah.
Doesn't ever sell it.
Does Jack
That
give
is
it to her?
insane. She throws it over the no.
Could have fed starving countries, but didn't.
Yep, just was like
Selfish.
I'd rather be
selfish from A to B, from floating door
Yeah.
to priceless diamonds she never sells.
I'd rather be sad and vaguely horny about Leonardo DiCaprio from 70 years ago instead. That's her decision. All right, Michael, next. Yeah, right.
That was a lot. The death of Mufasa in The
gotta be-
Lion
that's
King.
top tier. I was
top
going to
tier.
say good.
That's top tier.
Mufasa, poor dude. But
Animation, not live action. Live action
yeah,
cheapens it for some reason.
it does. Yeah, no, I'm glad. I was worried we were gonna have to argue about that,
No,
but yeah, there's
no,
no.
that's top tier.
Good. All right, Michael.
This was actually a suggestion in the comments
Ooh.
section from BB Chicken.
How dare you people get involved?
Please do more.
Please do more.
Ignore
Yeah,
my friend.
fantastic, sorry.
The Notebook.
The
I've never seen
ending.
The
The
Notebook.
ending of the Notebook.
I'll be
I've
honest.
straight up never seen The Notebook, and I don't know whether that's going to lose us people that listen to the podcast.
I have
or-
seen it multiple times. I would say Yeah, I know.
I've just said I've never seen it. On the same week, we've chastised Big Bang Theory repeatedly.
I'm not saying it's F, but it's certainly D for me.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's sad.
I have no opinion.
It's sad, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, by that point, it's like, yeah, look, I already figured he was probably going to, spoilers.
Oh, I've never seen it.
They both die, so, but you don't know who
We
they
all die.
You,
I mean, at the end of the day.
and how sad can that really be?
All right. Jeez.
Yeah, good.
I can't just single out one person in the comments because we've had a lot of comments for this one. Up. The opening scene to Up.
Up here.
Yeah.
Up there. No, up there. Yeah.
It is, because it has so much in it as well.
Yeah, it's horrific.
All right, I'll put a little comma there.
Thank you.
Not Mufasa's death up.
No, horrific.
How about the quote, "I don't feel good, Mr. Stark."
Or that hit you harder.
It
'cause
did, it
you're a
really
little
did. I love
Spider-Man
Spidey Boy.
When Tom Holland in Avengers
Fades
Infinity
away.
War, he's like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
And I knew it was coming for
You're
like
gonna
5
turn into
minutes.
Dust champion. That's why
Yeah,
you don't feel good.
you're being evaporated from the inside
I can't
out.
imagine that feels great.
I don't think it deserves S, but certainly I would put
Nah,
it.
I'd put it here.
You'd say B.
Yeah, I'd actually maybe even go there.
All right, I'll meet you at B then. If you're
Yeah,
clear.
yeah.
All right, if I'm losing ground, Mr. Stark, dust. I like that I'm not. These don't really need to make sense for anyone but us. But all right, what else, Michael? This is actually a pretty good list so far.
So far, so good. How about the necklace scene from Love Actually?
Nah, I'm gonna go here. I know why you want to go there, but I think because she's also like listening to the song. There's something funny. You're not even gonna hear me out on
I
this.
also don't know if any of my family's watching, but Emma Thompson and my mum cry the exact same way.
Yeah, I know that's why you want it up there.
The way she acted that crying.
Yeah.
No,
But
yeah.
she's also listening to the CD that she bought.
Love
in. Like,
Actually,
that's pretty funny.
Love Actually was actually playing on the cruise ship that we were on for Christmas. It was like one of the movies you can go and watch by the pool.
Yeah.
I purposely got up and left before that scene. I was like, I don't want to watch that shit.
All right, okay. Seeing as it's actually physically moved you.
Yeah, it moved me out of my deck chair.
yeah. Fair enough.
Seeing as you're about to watch Bluey in a moment.
Yep.
Do you want to do a couple of suggested TV?
Oh yeah,
sad
please
scenes?
do, please do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, how about we start with The Last of Us episode 3?
All right.
There isn't enough time to talk about how much that episode made me cry.
It was truly sad.
How beautiful the writing is, how incredible the performances were. I can't believe that Nick Offerman won the Emmy and they didn't just give it to both of them. Australian Murray Bartlett. Anyway, yeah, sad, pretty sad.
And now we can't play the game because you've thrown
thrown it away.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel very strongly about that episode. It was incredible.
What I'm most impressed by, considering the amount of crap that is in this
Not hit
apartment,
anything.
It hit nothing.
Yeah, hit barely anything. So
I know my apartment.
Should
No,
we-
that's there. That's
Okay,
there. Yeah,
all
Last
right.
of Us, for sure. Mainly because I think within about 40 minutes, I'd cried enough to have to drink some water.
Well, and it was dehydrated.
Yeah, I was dehydrated.
And it's got a bunch of sad stuff in it. It's like a life for them. All right, Michael, give us three
It's a
more.
lot like Up, actually, if you think about it.
Sort of, like you
Yeah,
see
a
their
little
whole
bit. Yeah,
life.
they see their whole life,
Michael,
yeah.
give us 3 more.
3 more.
Yep.
Another suggestion from the TV world was the last episode of Friends.
Nah.
Yeah, I'd put it like here, to be honest. It's not even that sad.
It's a little bit like that, a little bit like Toy Story, like it's a growing up and
I'll put
lot
it
of
in-
people that would have watched Friends as they were growing through their 20s would have felt emotional. But
I'll put it in D if you want. It's really not that sad, though. They just sort of go and get coffee. It's like, you still know they're going to be friends. It's
They're
just
gonna
sad.
be friends.
It's sad because the show's over. And then we got Joey and we all went, oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe the show should have ended.
How
At the end
about
of the day, too, they were all multi-millionaires. It's like, you guys could keep doing this.
Yeah.
I always find that hard to feel sad.
Yeah.
how about from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the scene where Will Smith says, "Why don't he want me?"
Yeah,
I'll put
up
that.
top,
I won't put
the
that
only
all
thing
the way
The
up.
only reason I put that there is because I don't think I've seen any of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I've seen
Yeah.
that scene on YouTube, and that one scene was enough to make me nearly cry.
Yeah, it's very, very sad. And now James Avery's passed away. It's very sad. But I don't know if it's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Are we good?
Or do you want to do one more?
You got one
Give
more?
us one
One
more.
more?
One more.
I want something for C, Michael. What's
Well-
dead set middle of the road? Sad, but not too
Dead
sad.
set middle of the road.
What do you think's going to be?
How about Tigger discovering he's the only one?
No, that's horrific.
That's up
That's
there,
up
yeah,
there.
that's up
All
there.
right.
Yeah,
the
that's up
Wall,
there.
the Wall-E ending.
That's
No,
up
that's,
there.
that's up here. Yeah.
Maybe I think you guys are just super emotional.
Yeah, we might be very sad.
You know what?
Yeah.
that's very interesting. And we were talking about, do we show off knickknacks?
There we go.
There we go.
How
There are some
exciting.
knickknacks.
I was going to
So,
say,
yeah.
show it to your camera.
Oh,
Or
show
my
it to
camera,
my
I guess.
camera. There you go.
There we go.
You can have a look there.
Hello.
There's Wally and Evie.
Don't block me
Obviously,
out.
we're big fans. Okay.
Okay, all right. Well, so now that we've done this tier list, we sort of have it. I'd like to watch Bluey now, and then we can sort of place Bluey on where we think this is going to be.
All right. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think
right.
I'm prepared.
All right,
I think I'm prepared.
Okay, let's
Open up the laptop.
fire
Here we
up the
go.
laptop. All right.
All right, we've got an AirPod. We've got AirPods here. We're gonna have one eardrum each because I think, apparently, from what we've heard, any more than that and the emotion would just be too much. So, Michael,
Yeah.
you're going to obviously have to commentate this a little bit as well because we're going to be engrossed with watching. Now, should we explain a tiny bit about our knowledge base for Bluey
For
before
those who
we
weren't
start
listening
watching?
to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen an episode of Bluey.
Neither have I.
I've seen clips of it, and I've
Yep.
seen bits and pieces. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never actually watched a full episode. I actually don't even know what this one's about. I'm guessing they play cricket in some sort of capacity.
Oh, sorry. Just quickly.
Yeah.
Can I just that fine aroma of
Yeah.
Capital Brewing Company's XPA? I just
Yeah.
Oh,
I certainly hope it's also good for laptops as well.
well, it's just that bursting with flavour.
Yeah.
And
By the way, I'll be suing Josh, not the Capital, if that
Tremendous,
ends up breaking
tremendous.
my laptop. So very good.
Do we get a microfiber cloth, Michael? There's just one on
That
top
pink-
of the air fryer there, mate.
that pink
Yes.
one?
That's
I'm
something
sorry.
you hear normally in a television studio.
Yeah.
There's just one on top of the air fryer.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Very good.
Try not to get out
Press
of Bluey.
play.
Yeah. Or press play. I guess.
Okay, so what
Wait,
we're
there's
going to do
something
now,
else.
we're going to give you a big countdown. Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Still-
you keep talking and
still
I'll.
more spillage,
There,
everyone.
there
What
was
we're gonna
quite
do
a bit.
Is a big countdown from 10, and you can press play at the same time. If you've got your ABC iView ready to go.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see how this all works for us. Let me just quickly check if the
Yep,
audio is
it's
going to work. The
yep,
audio is
should I
going to work.
turn it up?
Fantastic.
There we go. So it's nice and loud.
Oh no, because now I can't. Okay.
Okay.
Go back to the very beginning.
We're at
We're
0,
going to give you
0,
a countdown
0.
from 10. And there's going to be, minimal talking, but Michael, you're probably going to have to do a lot of the work.
Yeah.
I'll sit back so I'm not in Ned's camera so that we can see tears potentially if there are any. This is what we promised.
I've got the
It's a
camera-
live stream, cry stream.
I've got the camera angles at the close-up and on your tear ducts to see
Very
if
good.
we can...
Michael's focused in on our ducks, and that's fantastic.
I'll make them nice and wide for you, Michael.
I am not comfortable with the energy that's
all right.
been created.
All right.
This is the time to load up the episode. Go and do that now.
That was enough time.
Hopefully you've gotten it
They've
to it
had
by
it a
now.
half
I mean,
an
it's the
hour.
internet in 2024.
Yeah.
It should be pretty good.
All right.
Are we going to start it? You start it.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Can I just say one more time how wonderfully refreshing Capital Coast Ale is, and also XPA. I enjoy both of them. I do enjoy Coast Ale more. I didn't have any in the fridge.
And also, they're clearly not coming to the game at this point. So let's stop being such keenos, so desperate.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
You look at me, you like you need
4,
validation.
3,
He can
2,
count.
1, play.
Here we go. Didn't work.
It really didn't work.
And Paul
Pause. Rewind back to the start. And here
from
we go.
5, 5, 4,
3,
3, 2, 1,
play.
action. It's playing.
They're
Great.
dancing.
There we go.
They're dancing.
They're dancing.
This is particularly the uplifting part.
Mom. Yeah. He's dad.
Dad.
He's bandit though.
I
think.
figured the
think that's
taller
his
ones
name.
were probably the
Yeah.
mum and dad. What is mum? Because dad's obviously a blue healer.
I actually don't know. Well, she's like red dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's like an Australian cattle dog
Yeah.
or something. Okay, that makes sense.
Louis. I feel really bad for Bingo. That Bingo doesn't get to be. Oh,
Well,
here
she's
we go.
like
Shut up,
she's
shut
like DW in Arthur.
Here we go.
She's just around,
Shut
I
up.
guess.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh no, it's loading.
Oh no, it's buffering. We've got a
Jesus.
buffering.
Oh, this is a bad
Press
I
play.
don't, yeah. That's why she doesn't get a show about herself, all right?
All right, this is the very, very quiet part of the live stream, which you're going to have to sit through. But again, if you are tuning in to watch Bluey on your own, which by the way, you
Is
can
that the
get on-
dad?
You can get on
No,
ABC
that's
iView.
yeah. That's. Is that a golden retriever?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, well, it's got Josh already.
I like that they call it Tiggy.
I don't, but that's all right.
I used to call it Tiggy.
Chasers or You're It was what it was for me.
They go
Huh. He thinks he can handle getting Rusty out.
God, he nearly smoked him.
Jeez, he nearly decapitated
Yeah, I was going to
Dad.
say. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Nearly incredibly grim. Mr. Healer. That's respectful of
that's
Rusty.
nice. Is his name Blue?
Hmm?
What's the dad's name?
Well, let's just pause for a second, quickly. What are you trying to work out?
What's the dad's name?
Everybody pause at the same time. What's the dad's name?
Yep.
It's Bandit. Am I correct in that, Michael?
Oh, yeah, because Bingo's
I
the
am
little
the
one.
wrong person to ask.
Hey, Michael, you who also doesn't have children, you know, right?
All right, here we go. Let's just
What's
get
the
it.
mum's name then? Something else that starts with
I
B?
do not know, dude.
Okay.
Honestly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, try holding your burps, Ned.
I must admit, when Bandit went far out, then I thought
Yeah.
he was going to say something like, far out.
Jesus! God, they really care about getting this kid out.
Is it a bit embarrassing? A bunch of adults have to discuss getting a child out.
God, what's
Just
wrong
put a
with
tennis
Rusty?
ball straight into Rusty's mum's head.
Rusty's firing
Oh, no,
balls at
Rusty.
people.
Chili is apparently the name.
Why doesn't her name start with a B?
Do I look like I make the rules?
Yeah, good call, Michael.
Rusty's doing pretty well.
Well, is he, or do these dads just suck? That Dalmatian was just flossing as well. That's funny. Oh, so this isn't even the dad. This is another dude.
No, he's Mr. Healer. He's
Yeah, but that's not
Bandit
that's not
Healer.
Bandit. That's
Oh.
Bandit. This other
Oh.
guy's like his brother or something, I guess.
plot twist. He's Jack. Oh,
I do remember seeing in the comments earlier that apparently the emotions happen early, so we'll see if this kicks in at any point. Quick duck check.
Stripes healer, I guess.
Worst case scenario, if they don't cry, I can just make them cry somewhere else.
oh, we've got some buffering. Let's got some quick buffering. What did you threaten us then? Did you? Just pausing while we're buffering, everybody. Did you threaten us then, Michael?
No, I just said worst case scenario, if they don't cry, I'll just make them cry somehow else.
Oh,
You know.
God.
Jesus, that is a threat.
Cracking another one is Nedwood Brewer.
You want me to get sad or not, Michael?
But the buffering's not great. We're
Nah.
having a lot of buffering going on, which might take away from the emotion of the whole thing, I think. He got hit with the cricket ball just then, if you're trying to carry on with what we're watching. Oh.
No tears yet.
There's a lot going on in this episode. This is a lot for a little kid to keep track of, I will say.
Are you keeping
They've
track?
just got the... No, it's just buffering again. They've just got the letter from Dad.
Oh, that's also Maggie?
What's happening?
That her voice. No, isn't it Noni from Play School?
Oh, is it?
I think it was.
Possibly. I think she has done. She
All
has
right,
voiced.
everybody,
Bluey.
we're pausing.
We're
officially
pausing,
at
all right.
4:50. We're pausing at 4:54, and the reason we're doing that is because the internet is beyond bad. So
Normally, people don't live stream, which is it's
it's causing us some issues. So I'm
Yeah.
just going to swap internet right now. and see how we go.
Just a reminder, 4:54 if you are watching along.
Just quickly,
Thank you,
too,
Michael.
You can't see what I'm typing.
No, you're all good.
Good,
Can't see
'cause
anything.
This is the password.
I will
to my
say we
Wi-Fi.
are just all very,
What's that?
very not rich.
F275431. All right.
Odd password. But
I was going to say hard to remember, but
The funniest thing about this for me is I was so close to trying to find a way to illegally download this because I was like, "There's no way." But I gave my and I'm not going to mention who it is, but I gave my internet provider the benefit of the doubt that this would work, and
it ain't.
wish I hadn't have done that.
Yeah.
All right.
You can
So
go.
let's go back to 4:30. So everybody can have a chance to catch up.
Where he
do a
gets the letter.
We'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2,
All right.
1 countdown again. All right. So we're
All
at 4:30. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's Bluey. Yeah, is that Nonny?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, the internal temp is high again for the camera, guys. So I'll just have to go to your shots.
Oh, that's Murray. Or Anthony. Yeah, who's that, Anthony, or is it
I
Murray?
don't know, but I think
It's one
trying
of
to
the
work
Wiggles.
it out is probably taking away from trying
Whatever.
to watch the episode.
Yeah, all right. Dagwood dog. I can feel it a little bit back here. It's building a little bit.
I did anticipate Josh being the one, but that's all right.
That is lovely.
That's very nice.
Yeah,
It's very sweet.
I'm tearing up.
Yeah.
I'm getting misty-eyed.
Yeah.
And I would say that the trick there is we both have little sisters.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think that's exactly why that's happened.
For some reason, I also thought it was going to be like, and his dad died. And I
Yeah.
was like,
I was gonna
I
say,
forgot it
it's
was a
heavy,
kid's show for a
heavy,
second.
yeah, real heavy. No,
Oh, that
that's
was really
lovely.
sweet. I
That
feel
is
like
lovely.
if I was watching that by myself,
There would have been some
might
tears.
have teared up a little bit more than I did. But
And I feel like if I didn't have the goddamn human IMDb that is Ned trying to work out who
Oh,
voiced
whatever.
everyone the whole way through that, I might have also.
It was
got a
Anthony,
bit
by the
more
way.
emotional
All right.
from the Wiggles.
yeah, it was Anthony Field. All right, here we go. All right, where does it land on this list now?
Just a heads
Interesting.
up, guys. The main camera is gone, so you'll have to use your.
All right,
Okay, thank you very much.
there we
Mark.
go. I'll just lean all the way back.
Yep.
Where do we
perfect.
put Bluey? I feel like here. I'm not saying it wasn't nice, but was it sad?
No, I'd put it in. I'd see. This is the thing. I think I'd put it in the C.
Yeah, maybe this is our perfect C. It's like right up the line. I didn't cry at any of this stuff. And I also didn't cry at Bluey, but at the same time, I feel like...
The misty eyes got to count to.
Yeah, I got... There was some misty eyes.
Yeah, it was a little misty. I'd
There
say
we
it was a
go,
little
great.
misty. Yeah, definitely.
There we go. I'd say that's a complete list.
All right, very good.
There we go. Ready?
No good.
Very good.
All right, well.
God, we put a lot... Yeah, Michael's right. We put most stuff up in the S tier, which is the saddest one.
No, but I think the stuff we put up there was absolutely earned.
Valid,
Like
yeah,
it
very
deserved to
valid.
be up there. Yeah, so definitely.
Yeah, good. All right.
All right, well, we've got one last thing to do before we go, guys, and that is to remind everybody that we are doing a podcast for tomorrow, so you can download it for your drive. They'll be every single day this week. Again, thank you so much for being a part of the podcast so far.
Not recorded it yet either, so... That'll be fun.
We actually haven't recorded yet. We're 3 beers down. Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm excited to do it, actually.
Oh, I'm not.
It's going to be way more work for you than it is for me.
I'm the one that edits it. It'll be good. No. What are we gonna do now, Michael? Because there was one way we were gonna end this. We had a bit of a chat about how to end it.
So what we have decided to do is...
By the way, just so everyone who's watching can know this, Michael just showed it to me as if to remind me what we were doing.
Yeah.
I knew what we were doing. I
Well,
just wanted him
did
to
you-
explain it to you guys what we were doing. Michael's like, no, this. Remember this? I'm like, yeah, mate, I can...
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, should you want me to explain
You
it?
explain it then. Michael's lost the right to explain it.
No. And I don't think that...
Well, just because clearly I haven't done enough for you. Right? So...
I wish we could show you Michael, but that would destabilize this whole
Oh,
operation.
plus also the close-up cameras would be gone, and they've been an integral part of this.
What is going to happen is that Michael's going to bring over 2 clear liquids in shot glasses. One of them is going to be tequila. One of them is going to be water. We will both do a shot at the same time, do you reckon? Or
Yes, at the same time.
No, I think one at a time.
because you wanted to sort of gauge the reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
And I think we need to look right into our cameras
Yeah.
as we take the reactions.
and
Yeah.
then you guys need to decide which one of us had the water, which one of us had the tequila. It's very easy.
What's it called?
We're calling it Composure Exposure because you have to remain composed or you'll be exposed.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Oh.
Are you guys ready to go?
We are. Oh, how exciting. Let me move my laptop,
I'm just
Michael.
going to spin this plate around so even I forget which one it is.
So the idea is you take the shot.
And then look into your camera, and then you do the shot, and then everyone's going to guess in the
had
chat
the-
who had the chat, and then we'll reveal it up.
Okay.
All I'll say is, as I bring the cups to you, I would recommend only breathing through your mouth.
Yep. Yeah, no, I get
Oh,
you.
yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Because
good
the
call.
tequila is pungent.
Okay, good.
So-
Well, it doesn't matter if we know, it just matters if they know. So you've just got to hide it as best you
have to
can.
hide it as best you can.
Okay.
There we
Want
go.
the tequila?
Yeah, me neither. What time is it? It's 7:27. I really feel like this is not going to be... Thank you very much, Michael.
Bluey did buffer a few times. We counted in it being 15 minutes.
Okay, there you go. All right. Do you want to go first, or
You
shall
go
I go
first.
first?
It goes Ned and Josh. So
Damn
let me just get back so Ned can have his full.
Okay.
Do
Did
both
you just
your
sniff
shots
it?
to
I
you.
did sniff it, but that's okay. I'm just getting myself ready because
Okay.
I know I need to do a performance, or maybe I'm all right.
Just
Okay.
do both your shots to your respective cameras.
A salut to good health in 2024. I guess
All right.
that's it.
Thumbs
There we
up.
go.
Can I feel like I'm. Whatever.
Yep, there you go. Now
There you
you're
go.
perfect in shot, Josh. There you go.
This might make me vomit. Can you get out of my shot? Please?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Very good. All right.
All right.
right.
Lodge your guesses in the
Guess you
chat.
need to lodge your guesses.
There is a bit of a delay with the what's.
That's
course,
okay. That's
of
all right.
course.
Of course.
Yep.
So we'll just wait
We
for
have
people to
already-
get their votes in. Either
Yep.
Ned or Josh as to who drank the tequila.
I'll say either way. Well, very similar reactions either way.
Yeah, I mean,
I have my guess already.
You have your guess
Yeah.
already. Well, do you want to maybe say what your guess?
Yeah,
is?
you can say your guess because
Or do you reckon that might bias
It
everybody?
might bias a few. I'll wait for my guess.
you didn't even
until we
see
get a
who
couple
took which
comments
shot
through.
though. You didn't see who took which shot.
I really didn't. I kept spinning the plates and just handed it to you.
Yeah. So you can have a guess.
All right. So we've got a bunch of votes coming in. My official prediction was that Josh had the tequila.
Right. I did see, well, and I don't want to say anything, but I saw your eye do this. Wait, I'll do it into this camera.
But
Michael's not swapping the cameras right
Fine,
now.
that's
so
all right.
you
That's
just-
okay. Okay. Well, this one then. Your eye did this. Which, to me, doesn't seem like that was water, but who knows?
yeah, but he
I
does
love
that
the
even when
fact
the,
that for part of this, Ned literally just went, it did this. It did this, everyone. Such a close-up side shot of his face.
I was trying to get your eye twitching. I should have just said that. I saw your eye
Yeah.
twitch. Would have been quicker for everyone if I just done that.
All right. Well, looking at the comments, we've had a lot come through.
Oh,
Good,
good.
good.
Thank you very much, everybody.
I would say that the consensus from the chat would be that I reckon about 75 to 80% of you also thought Josh had tequila.
Okay.
There are some good comments as well that are worthy to think about. Ned wanted to wash it down immediately. That was from Alex.
That's why I held it up and I was like, can I just drink this, or is that is
yeah,
it taboo?
Tempting to think that way.
Yeah.
You're back on your respective camera shots because the other camera has gone hot
Okay.
again.
All right. Should we wait for the mid camera, because I'd like to do a big reveal if that's okay?
Well, no, I can go fix it if we just have a shot
alright.
on Ned for just a quick second.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay,
on
I'll
Ned
go fix
already.
it.
It's on Ned
That's
already.
Fantastic.
We just give the people what they want.
Which I don't, I'm not even upset about that. He has fun. We have fun.
No.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
We'll be
That's
back in a
fine.
sec.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. If anybody out there knows why a Sony A7 III
my God.
would be overheating the way this is
Yeah.
while it's got the air conditioning pointed directly at it, please do let us know in the comments, because this has been quite upsetting.
All right, we're on. We're back.
You're on. It is just a little bit fuzzy if you want to focus it quickly while
Careful.
Josh.
Kids watching.
Yeah, kids watching, maybe.
Possibly kids watching. Interesting choice when they could have actually been watching actual Bluey.
Yeah. Go and watch cricket. It was great. I really enjoyed it. Despite not crying, I thought it was very, very good.
I did think it was good. Is that fine? Are
We
we
are
good?
back
Are we
to
good?
normal.
We're back to
Great.
normal.
No,
All right.
very good.
Nice and quick before it dies again.
In what is the longest drawn out, I feel like everyone's gotten their answers out now. Would the person who drank the tequila raise their hand?
Really?
That's right. I nearly said something I shouldn't say. That's right. You're damn right. That's
Just
exactly
a little
right.
bit of trickery from
Yeah.
me. I did twitch my eye on purpose.
And I
so
saw
just
that,
wanted to go
and
for
I
a little
enjoyed
bit
it,
of-
and
that
I
was acting.
Yeah. And mine wasn't, because I was like, I need to drink some of this now, because that hurt, that burnt. I did.
And I can also reveal that Ned was the one that paid for the tequila, so
Yeah.
it's fair that you got to enjoy it.
So Michael brought it over. One of them was clearly yellow, and I was like, well, I'll have this one then, I guess.
Very good.
I will
very
say
good.
that's very good from Alex in the chat to point out that Ned did need to wash it down.
Yeah, no,
Immediately. Very
Alex in
clever,
the chat,
Alex.
you were
Very
spot
clever.
on. Yeah, I was like,
Very
oh, can I
clever.
do this? Because if not, I might go like, "Ugh." Should we do it again? I think that was fun.
Is there more tequila left?
There is more tequila left.
Let's do one more.
All right, great.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Ready? And because you've
One
got
more.
enough plenty of times,
Yeah.
let me get up.
This camera's going to overheat again, and I'm not going to know what to do now. Could I just say quickly, thank you so much to everybody who's tuned into the podcast
Yes.
over the last month and a half. It's been so much fun to do it. It's been incredibly scary, but also so freeing at the same time. We just didn't know whether you guys would be there and be excited about it. And you have been, which has just been so amazing.
Yeah.
And a big thank you to Nick Liam and the team from GoBoat as well for getting on board. We've got some more exciting partnerships to announce very soon.
Very, very
The
shortly.
team from Slam Pro Wrestling also getting everything together for their massive February 3rd show. They had the huge Slam Academy showcase last night, which was completely sold out. Very exciting.
Also, thank you for watching this as well.
Yes.
I feel like if you're here at this point now, absolutely congratulations to you. You've made it all
I
the way
think
through.
you're also starting to realise it's very clear that we don't have to do breakfast radio tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm suggesting more shots. Michael, bring out the bottle, actually. Would you like that one?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Ready?
So we're doing this again. We're going
yeah.
to go face our respective cameras.
our-
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
I'll go first this time
You go
because I didn't
first.
go first last time. All right, here we go.
Don't know if the mics picked that up. Very interesting. All right. Oh, here we go.
Now you ready?
To you and yours, from me and mine.
Gross.
Yeah, it was weird, huh?
Yeah.
Done. Hey. All right.
I'm going to give you like 20 seconds to lock in some
Yeah.
votes with this one.
I absolutely now know who that was, but that's fine.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's because I drank again. I swear that wasn't it.
Well, now we know.
Well, actually, I shouldn't. Yeah. Wait. I shouldn't ruin it. Maybe it was me. I don't know.
Hang on. Let's be very, very clear about this. How the voting's going, Michael.
Well, we're still waiting for the votes to come.
Oh,
through.
because there's a delay.
There's still
Yeah.
a delay.
Yep, sorry,
so
everybody.
we
Yep.
will
So not
hold for
only
a second.
have we already ruined the way this worked, but we've ruined it before you even had a chance to see it.
Yeah.
And then the delay didn't kick in.
Michael,
properly.
cut the delay. Cut the delay. We need to cut all of that out.
We really need to work out whether that's possible in a live stream. Moving forward, that would be good.
That actually would be pretty good to know. I don't think so. There's no way YouTube themselves are like, yeah, just say whatever you want, unfiltered.
Michael's getting back to us with how people are voting.
All right.
really
Yeah,
like-
we've had about a dozen votes or so.
I
They're
feel
still
like-
filtering through, but I would say that it's back to. Oh, sorry, another wave just came through. Probably about another 75% thought it was Josh.
Josh. And you said you
just-
think you know. Do you think it was me because I had a drink?
No. I thought it was Josh simply because when Ned, you took your sip, you spoke immediately afterwards.
So the thing that
I
I
was
would
gonna
say
say-
here is Ned was just more.
Well, did you see that? Did
Convincing.
you hear his breath when he went like this?
I didn't hear that.
He did the shot. Went.
You know what I think's so funny about that? It probably gave you a false sense of confidence that you weren't going to get it. You're like, oh, there it goes.
Well, he's got it. All right. Are we good? Do you think we've got enough votes?
Yeah, and everyone thinks it was. Everyone thinks it was Josh.
Oh, you're saying it's 100% Josh?
Well, I would say the chat in total would be about 75 to 80% Josh.
All right. Will the tequila shot taker raise their hand?
The worst kept secret in the history of internet streaming. There we go.
Hey!
That's actually wild.
Yeah.
Water. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, well, and I presented it to you as well. I was
Yeah.
like, do you want that one? I was like, what, do you want to actually do tequila this time, or would you like water again?
The fact that you can, the fact that you can drink it like water is.
I think it's fine. I don't think it's indicative of anything. I
It's
think
certainly indicative of you won't be driving your car home tonight.
No.
So, yeah.
I'll certainly be walking home and then walking my dog back here tomorrow morning.
Guys, from fabulous Gungahlin ACT, thank you so much for joining us for the first ever Ned and Josh live stream. We teared up to Bluey. We got misty-eyed. I don't think we fully cried. So
No,
it
yeah.
wasn't a live stream cry stream, but
We'll come back to you and we'll watch, like you said, I Am Sam in its
yeah,
entirety.
we'll get ourselves. I think honestly, The Last of Us will be the one to go for.
Oh,
Last of Us
that's not
episode,
bad.
Last of Us episode 3 will get the job done.
Have you had fun?
I've had so
Honestly?
much fun doing this live stream.
Me
I
too.
really have.
I've
I really have.
had a blast. This has been really, really fun.
I think it has been a lot of fun, and I hope we can do more of these. So thank you so much for watching. If you've had some fun, leave us a comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe.
Do whatever you need to.
I'm not familiar with what you're supposed to do.
Do all the things. Probably just subscribe, to be honest. Just do that. That's pretty easy. The
Yeah.
button's probably right above.
How cool's
Right
TikTok?
here.
Yep.
How cool is TikTok?
We're in the internet.
Feel free to say
everyone.
nothing. Yeah. If you have nothing to say, just say nothing.
New podcast ready to download for your drive tomorrow morning. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Bye.
See you guys.